welcome. We're back. I may have skipped a part, but I'll tell you what happens. It really isn't that interesting. I got a new webcam, and the camera is worse, but the lighting is more natural, so it makes me look more human than the other, so I like it more. So what happened up to this point, and I skipped this part because it was basically a discussion between Fortuna and two of our friends. I don't know if this is a flashback or what, where they talked about the best sex they've ever had and their best orgasms, and I don't know how much YouTube likes that, so I'm not taking chances, and you didn't see that, but rest assured it didn't seem like narratively important. It was just like girl talk. I'm gonna start preparing dinner. Do you feel like pizza? Yes. My body is so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Coming right up. Ooh, we get to make the pizza. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. To put olives or not to put olives on this pizza? Mushrooms, yeah. Let's put lots of mushrooms on, right? Mushrooms are where it's at. Does the order make sense? No. Mozzarella, yes. How much is too much? You don't want to overload your pizza with cheese. I know it's gonna get me thrown under the bus. I'm just gonna put everything on this. But too much cheese ruins a pizza. Arugula? Before it cooks? That can't be right. You can't convince me that you want to put these leaves on before it cooks. That seems like a mistake. We're going for olives. I actually do love olives, but a lot of my family hates olives. I'm into the music though. There's something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck sure is a perk. Oh, we're sisters. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and for the ride, Fortuna. Although I'll just have one slice. The pepperoni. Yeah, too much for me. Why don't you just pick it off? It's already sweated all over the pizza. Such a gross conversation. I wouldn't mind making an exception, especially with cheese, but pepperoni is a step too far. Okay. Sorry, Eva. I'll go and make another one right now. No, don't worry. I brought some fruit in case you made something I should skip. I wouldn't want to impose. What a girl thing to do. I made some food because I'm guessing what you made is gonna be either bad or not within my really restrictive diet. It's pretty on brand. No, really, it's no problem. It's alright, seriously. I'm just happy to be here. I'm so excited I'm not even hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. On the other hand, I am starving and I love pepperoni. So you made my day, Fortuna. Great. Cosmic balance is restored. Aha. I could have done without the arugula though. Yuck. Can't please everybody. Or anybody. I guess. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It could start any minute now. We'll definitely be watching stars fall in less than an hour. What are you girls going to be asking for? Huh? We're not supposed to tell, are we? That's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list. But I guess that my most important wish is I want to become a better person. What do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet talking me. I can tell. I can see it reflected in you and in people at the office and in every guy after they ejaculate. I'm obnoxious. You could work on your empathy a bit, yeah. Fortuna. It's okay. We promised we'd never bullshit each other. Right, little asshole? I love you. I love you too. I'll never get you two. Haha, I guess we're a pair of mean sisters and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? I want to save the world. Come on, you can't really be that selfless. No, really. It makes me really anxious. Even with everything I do, no matter if I recycle, consume critically, go to rallies, or donate part of my income to fight poverty, the world always moves in the wrong direction. You can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against impending doom. I think they've done a decent job here capturing, like, when you're, like, 20 years old, you really do have a sense that, like, if you can do all of these things, like recycle and, you know, not drive cars and all that stuff, that it's going to make a big impact on the world, and you'll be able to see that. And it's true that everyone should collectively start moving towards like more environmentally friendly practices. But I think that when you're 20, you just have such a sense of justice around it that you can see that encapsulated here of like, you think you can change the world when you're 20, and maybe you can, but I think for most people, they kind of realize that like the dream of changing the world probably isn't feasible for most people if we're just being practical and realistic about how lives end up in humanity. And eventually you kind of get to a point where you're like, purpose is kind of made up, so I should do what I want. And this is kind of an interesting point of that stage before realization of just creating your own purpose, because let's be honest, we can't ever recycle more than the large companies, the large stores are going to create trash for. Like, we can't make up for them. But you don't know that when you're 20. I want the stars to help me not give up against impending doom. I'm sorry. Eva, would you like me to help you figure this stuff out with my cards? Oh, yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask. Haha. You know I enjoy reading your fortune. Please, go ahead. Alright, what do you want to know? I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot about this? Yes. Even if what we find is something terrible? Yes. Okay, we'll look into the fate of the world. World's fate. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. Okay, world's fate, your actions. Focus on these questions in your mind while I shuffle the cards. Temperance. Okay. I think we'll put this in fate because the cups made me think that it's talking about balance in some kind of way. And I want to put balance in world's fate. You'll get to witness the beginning of an era of space travel. In time, humanity will expand beyond the solar system. Climate change will make human life unsustainable, and we will take refuge in massive dome cities. Wow, these options are terrible. The first one, overpopulation will lead most of humanity to live inside computers. Is that me? Am I currently living inside a computer? I kind of feel like it. Let's do space travel. The rest of these are pretty pessimistic, and I don't want her to feel like, I don't know. I'll take the space travel one. I just think it's the most fun, I guess. You'll get to witness the beginning of an era of space travel. Wow, really? That's amazing, but how can you tell? You won't get to set foot on other planets, but your grandson will prosper on Mars. You're just messing with me, right? On the other hand, the Earth will slowly die, overexploited in the service of the conquest of space. Many animal species will perish. In time, Earth will be reduced to a planetary slum. Stop, just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will soon face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower, or some planets we don't know about just lined over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. How can you say these things with a straight face? So basically, no matter what we got, we were gonna have a negative answer. Like, it didn't matter what card we got, because we were always gonna have a negative response. I see. I can't decide whether to cry or to laugh. Do you still want to know what you can do about it all? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's hear the whole joke. Drinks wine. The Hermit. Okay, let's see, what are our actions going to do? Nothing you do will matter. Better give up and have fun. Incapable of fighting corporations and governments, you'll start a foundation to support the damned. We're gonna give up and have fun. Nothing you do will matter. Better give up and have fun. I really have changed. I used to be a big social justice warrior and like very passionate about all of these different movements, and I still care about them and I want to see progress in the world, but I have reached a point in my life where I'm like, and I don't care. Let's just do what we want, because it's just hard to make a difference as a person in the world. No shit. Pass me that pepperoni pizza. Carpe diem. I didn't expect the cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my friend predicted all this through tarot. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. You're aware that you just totally screwed with Eva's head, right? I didn't mean to. Heh, come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant feels like fiction, prophecy or not. What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I feel sorry for the Earth, but I believe it would be beautiful for humanity to reach other planets. I love space. I'd love to leave this planet. Oh, maybe you'll get to visit Mars. I don't think so. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s, so I doubt I'll ever get to reach the stars. That's horrible. Why'd you tell your sister that, Fortuna? We were kids, and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I never read into anyone's end ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking behind my vision, like if I could keep on reading death, then... now I'm scared. I'll never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. It's true. I can vouch for that. Don't tell me that. I don't want the world to go bananas. Maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. So this must be before we became a witch? I guess. Since it's just the three of us on this beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I already told you what I'm gonna wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain. Aw, don't say that. Stars, please, make my sister happy. Help her find whatever she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you gonna wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. Interesting. Okay. That means you're a good person already. Heh. Oh, shut up. Don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortuna. Ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please, tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing you want that's so wild only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there's something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. I keep seeing it in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a witch. I want to be a witch. Make me a witch. So now, is it time to continue seducing you-know-who? Last time I did this guy's voice, I actually hurt my voice, which was surprising because I listened back to it and it actually doesn't sound that different. However I was talking, I was not very kind to my vocal cords. That wasn't so bad, right? The arbiter, Thea, seems nice. Yeah, I feel like she genuinely wants to help. It's not a vibe you often get from magical authorities. So bold of you to go and confess you're crafting a new divination deck. I didn't feel intimidated by Thea. I felt powerful since I met you. This deck isn't going to be a secret for long. It's probably true. This deck isn't going to be a secret for long. Better to count on the sympathy of arbiters early. Oh, good point. Happy to know I'm in safe hands. Should we do that reading we had pending now? It can wait. You have mail waiting to be read anyway. What's the matter? Aren't you scared? Scared? Who? Me? Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards, the stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like a fortune-telling. It feels like you're tearing the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight is something desirable in a seer, isn't it? Absolutely, you're the best I've ever seen in my long existence, but exposing oneself to your art feels so taxing. I'm happy though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess, but don't think you'll be able to postpone this reading indefinitely. Sure, don't let me keep you now. It seems like you have friends eager to meet you again. Is this our mail? Oh, we have 2 mails. Okay. Dear Fortuna, it is true. If you know, you know. It is true. What the Arbiter's Falcon said? Is it true? Oh. Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me. Please, your friend Jasmine. Yeah, let's invite her over. Jasmine, hey. She looks so cute. She has freckles. So happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. Oh, she's so cute. Ugh. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adana? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitations and she determined Adana's punishment was too severe. And that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare go against Adana's judgment, but keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up. Tell me about you. I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Okay. What would you like to know about? How's the coven these days? Are you working on anything interesting or any juicy gossip? Oh, you know what we want. That is the gossip. Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. Oh, I love gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the Tittle Tattle Club. That's wonderful. Any genre you may be interested in? Anything on Dahlia? Any major beef that I missed out on? What about some romance? Should we always pine towards the romance and just see where that ends up? I'm curious. Romance, huh? There's always plenty of that going on, but I guess the biggest highlight from the century is from your mentor. Eugenia? Impossible. That hag doesn't have the ability to love. Damn, that's cold. Maybe losing you made her realize that you have to love more openly and intensely. What then? She has a lover now? She has a dozen. What? 12 lovers, among which is fairies and deer folk. Shut up. I swear, she's changed a lot. She looks very happy now. Although, she hasn't accepted any new students after losing you. Hey, stop saying she lost me. I'm still alive. Of course, I'm sorry. Do you want me to tell her she can visit? I'm not sure. I don't need the kind of lecture she'll have pent up over 200 years right now. Come on, I'm sure she'll be very happy to be reunited with you. Okay, soon, I promise, but not yet. Understood. Anyway, are you working on anything interesting? I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted chanoyu, also known as magical tea craft. You've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora, and even if my books on the matter help many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know. Yeah, okay, that sounds so cool. So she's like giving people drugs to open their mind. I like it. Happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Thank you. Anyway, how's the coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other covens, both in knowledge and in power, although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Idana's direction. She set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks, and that's made us all grow exponentially. Sounds like corporate bullshit if you ask me. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive, but some witches are having problems staying in the game, and if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. I'm doing fine though, don't worry about me. Bucket Anna. You've always been so talented. I just need to take a second to rant about the word talented. I think you can be like naturally good at something, but I don't think this is a compliment. I don't know. It's one of those things where they're going to compliment on something that is generally understood as innate. It's like complimenting someone on the size of their hands. Like, the size of your hands is so nice. Like, yeah, but that's not something they control or do anything about, so is it worth complimenting on? I don't know. But I don't like this compliment because you've always been so talented takes away from the opportunity to compliment on what she's achieved. Like, it can dismiss the amount of work in some ways. I don't know, my 2 cents. I don't like the word talented because it's like believed to be innate when a lot of times talent is actually like such a small factor compared to the amount of work done. It dismisses the amount of work that has to be done in the process. That's my rant. Fuck it, Anna. Fortuna! You can't keep saying these things if you plan on rejoining our coven. Or joining any other coven for what it's worth. Then they should have given me a better dialogue option, that's all I can say. You should respect your elders. You're right, it's whatever. I'm sorry too. I know I will never understand the pain you're going through, but please endure. It would be too painful to lose you. Now that we can visit you, I promise I'll do everything in my power to make your life better. Thank you. Anyway, I'm crafting a new divination deck. Are we gonna give her a reading? I bet we are. Is it safe? It's unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se. Every card has been handcrafted by me. From what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any other kind of oracle cards. Sounds exciting. Don't let Idana know, though. Of course, I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen. I don't know, Fortuna, but you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell Idana. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes. It's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you. Oh, shut up. My gods, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. Are we gonna read about it? Oh, what she's doing right now? Okay. Nah, it's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns. What's it gonna be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill, and I can't figure out what the problem is. So, my question is, what's wrong with my garden? I see. Anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know what the fate of my flowers is. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards. Something so satisfying about card shuffling. Atlas, I forgot about this cursed creation. Yep. Determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifference, stagnation. Okay. Determination probably goes here. Your garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and care for an immense flower dominion. Your garden will become sentient and will roam the cosmos, blessing dead dominions. It'll bring life back to barren celestial bodies. I kind of like that one. The jade sculptors will grow addicted to your product. They will become your biggest benefactors, but also your biggest responsibility. Let's do this one. Your garden will become sentient. Oh my god, I'm gonna be a mother. I wasn't expecting that reaction. Congrats. This is fantastic news. I better take good care of my dear yard. I want it to become the most beautiful entity. And of course, you are going to be the godmother, right? If you don't mind having an exile as a godmother, sure. Shut up, silly. I'll help you with anything I can, of course. Thank you. Okay. So the other card, the Coven, leadership, purpose. I don't know what this is going to be, but Your garden craves your tears. You've been feeding it nothing but nice emotions. Now it's matured and it needs truth to keep going. Your pride is poisoning the soil. Success has made you arrogant and your garden is suffering for it. Damn. There's nothing wrong with your garden. You're just tired. You need to rest. Let's do the first one. The garden craves your tears. Oh, wow. That is some deep insight, Fortuna. I never would have thought of that. Now I can't wait to go back and work in my garden. You're a genius. That was a kind of canned answer. I feel like, I know they can't add in dialogue for every type of tarot card scenario, but for that negative of a scenario where it was like the garden needs you to cry, it feels awkward for her to be like, oh yeah, you're right, that's awesome. Whatever. Do you want to keep digging? That's alright, enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch, and my deck is only good for knowing in advance of how amazing you're gonna be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. Ah, Fortuna, you're too good. I missed you so much. I missed you too. I need to go back to my garden now, but I promise you I'm gonna make up for all the time we lost. See you soon. Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh, I can invite other girl. Ah, Fortuna, triple exclamation point. This is great news, double exclamation point. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word and you'll have me coming through your window ASAP. I like this theme song. Fortuna! Ha ha ha. Fortuna! It's me, Dahlia! Fortuna! It's really you. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to see you. What's up? Tell me what you've done through these past 200 years. Come on. 2 fucking centuries. Can you believe it? That fucking Idana, I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Slow down, please. I love her. Everything about her, I love it. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again, so bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it. Maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to stay locked up and isolated for so long, I'm telling you. I would have gone after Idana to kill or be killed. I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me. 200 years by yourself and you're still standing? I don't know anyone stronger than you. Has a knife in her hair. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you, ready to go out with a bang, not with a whimper like me. But you didn't go yet, girl. I'm sure you've got plenty of pent-up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you regain your freedom. Actually, I've been crafting my own divination deck. I'm trying to understand what kind of person we are. It's really hard. And I get that the main character is always supposed to have a less strong personality than everyone else so that you can project yourself into the main character. But I feel like right now the main character is just the opposite of whatever character we're interacting with, and it's kind of strange. Like with what's her face we talked to before with Garden Chick, and she was like, oh wow, that must be so hard, and we were like, yeah, fuck Idana, right? Like, I hate her. That's so annoying. And then Dahlia comes around and she's like, wow, Idana really sucks, huh? We're like, oh, I don't know. Like, we just kind of like become the opposite of whoever we're talking to. It's just a little bit odd, I guess. It feels like a little wishy-washy. I've been crafting my own divination deck. What? What do you mean crafting? You're making the cards and all? Yep, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for the backgrounds. Then I summon images of cosmic arcana and energy symbols, and I compose the design of the card with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is still too green. I need to make a lot of cards. Doesn't matter, show me your favorite so far. This one does look like a favorite. I like this distinguished gentleman. This one. Whoa, White Bouquet, what a name for a card. And I love the art. This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean sabotage, adversity, mercy, wellness, rejection, bad omen, yearning, passion. Whoa, and how do you know which meaning to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct. And you never doubt yourself? How can you tell you're not making it all up? It's natural to second guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago, back when I was a mortal girl. Prediction of mine has never failed to happen, not a single time. I even foretold that humans would leave Earth and start conquering their solar system, and I did this almost a century before it happened. Shit, that's amazing. Read the cards for me, please. Sure, but don't you want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you've got. Okay, what do you want to ask the deck? I'm actually on Dahlia's side. This is catching up. I want to know how you've been for these 2 centuries. I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm not the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with this reading. I accept with one condition. We look into your past, too. I'm in. We've got ourselves into a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. What do you mean draw you in? We literally... We suggested it, and then we're like... I don't know how it ended up this way. That was us. We did that. The cosmos brought me here to make you all feel alive. What can I say? Let's do this. Atlas. We're gonna put that in Dahlia's past. I like that. Determination and stagnation, I think, would be an interesting piece of Dahlia's past to have. You've been plotting to leave the coven and found your own clan of warrior witches, okay. You fell in love with the demon of the White Sands and you're keeping your relationship hidden from the coven. You forged a Jinn dagger to kill Adana, but you got cold feet in the end. Let's do this last one. I just think it would provoke the most interesting reaction. Shit, don't say those things out loud. Do you want me burned? Sorry, you're safe here. Do you still have the dagger? Yeah, why? Do you want me to use it? I wouldn't be against that. It'd solve many of my problems. I thought about you when I was preparing the attack. But even if Adana died, you'd have to wait for a new leader to be elected, and then make a plea to her to review your case. I've been trapped here for 2 centuries. All that process feels light in comparison. I see. Maybe I'll rethink this and give it a shot. Let me know if I can help in any way. Now for our past. White Bouquet, our favorite card. Feels like it could mean anything. I resent you and Jasmine for not having fought to the death to free me. What? I spend so much time alone that I hate myself. I hate my voice. I hate my thoughts. I don't know how to exist anymore. Yikes. I did not know that this game was going to be so intense. And I just think that this game is possibly as not good if you are not mentally in a good place. Because yikes. Wow. These are all actually terrible. We can feel hurt by our friends. We can not know how to exist anymore. We can commit. We can injure ourselves. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I don't want to take it out on Dahlia and Jasmine, and I also feel like these are too extreme. This is just so strange. I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read into my own past. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. Sorry, I can't meet my end of the deal. Oh, we like saw that, but we just said we didn't. Yikes. Do you want to try and ask something else? Nah, it's okay. I played and I lost. Not that I mind sharing stuff with my best friend anyway. Huh. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune telling for today, I think. Gotta hand it to you. This new deck is something else. Congrats. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Can't wait to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's gonna be scary, for sure. By the way, I have a favor to ask you that I don't know if it's gonna be too much. Hey, I'd do anything for you, whatever you need, Dahlia. The thing is that the favor isn't for me, that's why I'm hesitating to ask. A good friend of mine is in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wonder if you could help her. What happened? Her name is Greth. She's a witch architect. She mostly works asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She's a pretty young witch, joined the coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But she's the purest. I'm sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her, but stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. I can relate. Tell me more. Behemoths? What's that? A behemoth, Fortuna, you know what I'm talking about. Those beings exogenous to the very fabric of the universe, scary and powerful. You talked to me about them many times. Ah, yeah, behemoths. Yeah, almost forgot about them. What's your stance on that? Then I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did Greth try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence, she didn't give me many details. Greth tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan's skull or something like that. But since she's an architect, their essences were so similar that the behemoth got entangled with their own being. They fused. Imagine becoming a behemoth. She hasn't even let me see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, that sounds grave. She's desperate. That's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her. I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. I'll tell Greth to write to you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best, and I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. Ha, me too, Dahlia. See you soon. Dahlia's so cool, man. Now to talk to our familia. Abrama. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good, and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. What? Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's a riz. It's something more primal. I don't know. I just think the word riz is funny. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like best, Jasmine or Dahlia? Yep, it's Dahlia, for sure. Oh, and why do you like Dahlia best? She's just too sexy. She's pure and straightforward. Her powerful attitude makes me feel safe. She's so funny and full of energy. You bet, your tiny house could barely withstand her presence. Heh, Dahlia's just like that. Wherever she sets foot, everything is revitalized, or broken. Her energy can be contagious, all right. Well, thanks for indulging me. I swear to you, this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect, Greth. Good, let's build that deck. Alright, deck building time. Create card. Now we have a lot of energy, right? So we can craft a really good card. I like this one. Even if I can't pronounce it. Should I craft a card I can't pronounce? Probably not. Should we craft the Red Strings Club, which is the game that these developers also made? I might play the Red Strings Club also. Pyre for the Heretic. Forbidden Door to Pleasure. The Dragon. Harvest Oracle. I think we want this one, right? Fox on a bike. I think that seems good. And let's see what else. And the witch rifle. Yes. Fox on a bike with a rifle. I really want this. At a bar. You know, I didn't think about the setting, but it's fine. We'll just... Oh. I need this one. There we go. Let's put him up here. Yeah, that's good. Like that. And Need the gun. Bandana. Oh, that's so good. I need to flip this. There we go. Bring it to the top. Use the trigger with your thumb? No. Let's do it like this. I think that's gonna be fine. And I want this to look like nitro coming out of the... bike. Although it's not quite the right shape. No, I can flip it, right? Like this, and then I can do it this way. Then it's gonna look like it's coming out of the bike. I guess. Something like that. It works. We need a hat. Couldn't ever fight on a bike without a hat. And let's put some... I guess... this is probably good, right? Let's put some of these going this way just to fill some of the space. Maybe make this smaller. Then I can shoot something out of it this way. Make this tiny. It's as small as I can make it, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. This is the most coherent card I've made, I think. Introspection, deception, the unknown, courage, rivalry, and tragedy. Okay. Oh, I can make more cards. Oh, okay. I don't have a lot of energy, though. We'll just make one more. We'll do one really fast. You know what? This is good. Just something real quick, just to get it in there. And then we'll call it a day. Onanism. Okay. That's enough of that. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do, meanwhile? I don't know. Just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. Interesting to be saying that when you're in a fiction game. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. Oh, we can read? Okay. What to do? Let's sleep. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I want to continue playing this game because it's a cool game and I think it could be a fun series, and I've been thinking about this game off and on since I played it, and usually if I think about a game after I'm done playing it, that's how I know that it's worth going back to. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, day, evening, whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful. Bye, everyone.